Alright, y'all, what's going on? This is like a very random, spur of the moment ass rant video. And I just want to rant the fuck off about growing up Atlanta. Now, I don't review that show. I don't even watch it regularly. But I've been getting all of these requests about, Scotty, why don't you review the show? Or Scotty, review the show? Or Scotty this, Scotty that. And, you know, honestly, I don't want to review the show, but I just have to speak my mind on a couple of things because this Reginae bitch is way too much for me. And this is why I don't want to review the show. I don't want to review the show because of her. Because she's way younger than me. And I'm going to get very motherfucking disrespectful if I review this shit. And all y'all going to be mad with me because she going to be called every motherfucking bitch in the motherfucking book. So that's why I just refuse to review the show. But let me just say this. You know, everybody going off about Brandon being the older guy. You know, he's grown. He's this, he's that. Now, mind you, I'm not a Brandon fan either. I mean, he's a big bitch and he's, you know, very snooty. He's very fucking snooty. And he's a motherfucker that I probably wouldn't get along with in real life. You know what I'm saying? Like, this would probably be a big motherfucker I'd be trying to fight. He just might whoop my ass. But at the end of the day, that might be a motherfucker that I'd be trying to fight because of his motherfucking snooty ass attitude in his motherfucking mouth. But the fact of the matter is, Reginae need to stay in her motherfucking place. That's my biggest issue with this. And everybody is just cheering this motherfucking girl on like this shit is cute. And it's not motherfucking cute. It's one thing for you to defend your friend, but defend it in the way where you're not being disrespectful to a grown-ass man. You know what I'm saying? And everybody wants to say, well, Reginae at the time, she was 17 and 18 years old, and that's why she's acting the way she is. Okay, that's not a motherfucking excuse for me. And I'm going to just tell you why. I'm 28. 10 years ago, I was 18 years old. I never bucked up at somebody that was 25 and 26 years old. Hell, I wouldn't even curse in front of them. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just how I was fucking raised. And that's just what it is. Like, I'm not trying to make it seem like I was the perfect child. Because when I was 17 and 18, I was out here doing God knows what. But my thing about it was when it came down to respecting a grown person, you would never ever hear the name Scotty disrespecting a grown-up. If a motherfucker told me something, if I had an opinion about it, I knew how to state that opinion without being combative and disrespectful. And Reginae was combative and fucking disrespectful. And all she ever does is run her motherfucking mouth and try to talk all this motherfucking shit like she bout it. But then when a motherfucker get on her motherfucking ass, she want to run to Toya and her half-talking ass or run and get her little ass cousin who just as small as me to come whoop his big ass. Like, what the fuck that little boy was going to do to that big ass boy? My thing about it is this little girl, and I'm trying not to call her a bitch. I'm really trying not to. This girl is so fucking spoiled. She's a fucking brat. And she thinks that the world owes her something because her daddy is Lil Wayne. And she seems to think that Lil Wayne is the only motherfucker out here with goons. Do you not know who Deb Antony is? Didn't they call her the Suge Knight of the South? If I'm not mistaken, didn't they call her that? Okay, you think she ain't got no goons either? And then I would think that being that your brother was not your brother, being that your two uncles were killed due to an act of senseless ass violence, you would not be trying to sit up here and go call your cousin to beat somebody up when your own uncles were killed because of some violent shit. You would think that you would want to steer away from that violent shit when your own family got killed for some shit like that. But see, you stupid as fuck. And you think you motherfucking grown. Now I see what everybody say when a motherfucker be like, just because you 18, you ain't grown. You're not grown. You just legal enough to buy cigarettes, bitch. That's all that is. Oh, I called her a bitch. I ain't want to call it that. But you're only legal enough to buy cigarettes. You're not that motherfucking grown. All I'm saying is Brandon is not that, Brandon, oh, I got knocked off. Brandon is not that innocent either, because he shouldn't be arguing with the girl that's like 17 or 18 years old. Because, you know, being that he's 26 and this motherfucker 17 or 18 years old, he really shouldn't be arguing with her. But at the same time, if a kid get out of line and want to take on their role as a grown person, then you should put them in their place as a grown person. That's just how I feel. Because my brother just turned 18. I don't see him bucking up at no grown ass man like that. I don't see him bucking up at no grown ass woman like that. He don't even buck up at me like that. And I'm his damn brother. So, you know, miss me with the fuck shit about, oh, this girl ain't nothing but 17 or 18 years old. I expect her to act like that. I don't expect her to act like that. I don't. Bottom line, I don't. Because I didn't act like that. Not when I'm grown up. Now, when I was 18, I was out here fighting and stuff. But I wasn't out here disrespecting no grown person. Like, I ain't never came out my mouth to disrespect a grown person. Like, even now, I'm 28, and I got cousins that's like my aunts that's like in their early 40s. I don't even curse in front of them. Like, I can't curse in front of them. I refuse to curse in front of them. Now, whatever they see on my Facebook, that's one totally different thing. But me being in their presence, cursing and doing all that and doing it and being combative, I don't do that. Because at the end of the day, I just feel like Reginae just ain't got no home training and she's spoiled as fuck, and Toya upholds her in the bullshit. And I've seen a lot of parents do that around my way. Their child can be combative and disrespectful as fuck, but they're going to uphold their child in whatever wrongdoing that they're doing. And Toya is doing that, and she ain't doing nothing but setting this girl up for failure, because it's only going to be so many people that's going to take her mouth the way Brandon has. Only so many motherfucking people. Because she better be glad she ain't ran up on me with that mouth. I'll make her motherfucking ass cry. Real talk. You don't step out your lane as a child, as y'all want to say she is, as a child, and buck up at a grown-ass man. It's a way for you to state your opinion or defend somebody without being combative and disrespectful. At the end of the day, you still a child. Because soon after somebody get up on your ass, oh, I'm going to call my mom. I'm going to call my half-talking ass mama. Oh, I'm going to call my drug-addicted ass daddy. Oh, I'm going to call my cousins to whoop your ass. What type of shit is that? I'm sorry. But if you Team Reginae, you might as well just cut this motherfucking video off, honestly. You just might as well cut it off, because I just feel like she needs to take responsibility for her motherfucking actions. Everybody ain't gonna take your motherfucking mouth. You are too sedity, you're too snooty, you are too disrespectful for me. Because I don't like kids that's disrespectful generally. I generally don't like disrespectful ass kids that age. I just don't. I detest kids that age. As a grown-up, I cannot stand and see somebody that age disrespecting grown folks. I can't do it. It just does something to me. My brother don't act like that. That's all I'm saying. I ain't saying he perfect, because he ain't perfect either. He'll whoop your ass too if he got to, but he ain't perfect either. But I don't see my brother going out bucking up at a grown-ass person like that. He don't even get combative. I just feel like she's a product of what she was raised by. Her mom and daddy ain't raising her. They spoiling her ass right, and they not teaching her respect. She got this serious entitlement issue, and she needs to get off of it. Seriously, she needs to get off of it. Because just because Lil Wayne your daddy, and just because your mama is Toya, that don't mean that you're entitled to anything, and that don't mean that anybody got to respect you because of the names that pushed you out the pussy. Nobody gives a fuck about that. Stay in your lane, stay in a child place, and stop being disrespectful. Because all I'm telling you is this. It's only so many times you can disrespect a grown person, and you're going to disrespect the wrong one. Bye-bye.